Ew.
And we're live.
Yay.
Okay.
Wicked.
Let me see if it's gonna show up as live actually. Oh yeah!
Oh, wow.
Neat.
It's actually like functioning the way it should be.
It is. That's pretty cool.
Yes, sir. Hold on, is this just like Twitch only or
It's YouTube only.
oh, it's YouTube only?
Okay.
Sweet, okay. Glad we got all this figured out. That's really nice.
Yep.
That definitely took a good
Yep.
while, but thankfully.
Hold on, I'm gonna put this
I'll have
in
like
Baby Dog server.
the chat open just to see if anyone's like trying to talk.
Yeah. That'll be good.
I can see it on your screen share.
Yeah.
Hoopla.
So
I think we're just about ready to get us on the road. Hello, everyone.
All right.
EToH podcast number 2.
about
Yeah.
time.
It's
Yep.
technically number 2.
Technically, yeah.
Because if you go back 5 months ago, then you'll find the first episode just stashed away in the live section of my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now we have
Things
a
have-
channel.
Yeah, we actually have a designated channel for this kind of thing. So depending on like how the scheduling goes, we could just like boot up a stream real quick and then talk about some random events that have been happening.
Yeah.
And oh boy, between the 5 months from the first episode to the second, there's been a lot of craze. So we'll be
Sure
covering
has.
those things. Yeah, we're gonna be covering all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Baby
Well-
Dog is absent. It's kind of like a bit of a
Health problem.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a
Unfortunately,
needed absence.
he has been developing tendonitis in both of his wrists, so it's been a issue, and he cannot arrive here today. So, yeah.
Unless he just randomly crashes in here in the middle of the podcast, but
I mean, we'll see, but
that's
I doubt
unlikely.
it will happen.
yeah.
Just imagining him like crashing it and be like, "What's up, guys?"
We'll just
That would be
have to
crazy.
see. Yep.
Well, all right. And also you could see, obviously, the layout is way more different. Instead of just the whole overlay being Discord, thanks to the artful hands of Kyle, he's been able to make our very own overlay for this entire occasion. He's been able to make a starting soon screen and ending soon screen, the main part of the stream.
I'll
Everything.
showcase-
We
I'll
are all
showcase
prepped.
the ending stream
Yeah.
thing real quick. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like.
And might I like promise something? We are not gonna get sidetracked. That's the first one.
I
Okay,
was not there, so I do not know what happened.
I'll be clear. Okay, we had like topics in hand and everything, but it quickly delved into like just digging through our channels and everything, looking through any sort of random video we can. Mostly my fault. So
Yeah, that segment was like an hour and 30 minutes long or something. Last time we did
it wasn't even a part of our plan.
I mean, by technicality it was, but like going that deep.
we were going a little bit too into the rabbit
Yeah,
hole. So
it's alright. It was.
Yeah,
I
I can
promise
say that
you,
topic.
it's gonna be a lot more interesting.
Mhm.
Should we just get started?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll
So-
begin. So obviously, the first thing, and because it's probably like one of the two biggest elephants in the room so far. Zone 9.
Yeah,
Zone 9 finally
that came
released.
out like 2 weeks, 3 ago.
2 to 3 weeks
Oh.
ago at this point.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. It's finally out after multiple sub realms.
Yeah, so I guess the point of this segment is we're just gonna state our like thoughts and opinions on Zone 9. Now, obviously, we all have different experiences because we beaten more towers than the others. We've
Mhm.
like probably beaten less towers than the others. We probably beaten the harder towers than the others in that zone.
Pretty
But
certain Z has the most towers out of all of us here.
yeah.
Yeah, I do. I've beat most of them. There's only like 3 non-SCs I haven't done there, and then the SCs.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I guess we'll just like formulate our general opinion on the zone. What do you guys think of it so far in its 2-week lifespan?
Well, for me, I think Zone 9 is a very, very good release. I haven't played too much of it. I have played all the beginner and intermediate stuff. The advanced stuff I have not gone into. I have played ToHR and ToEMP. Both of those, I do like ToHR. ToEMP is a different story. It's fine,
Yeah.
I guess. But
I've heard there's a lot of problems with TOEMP.
yeah, 100%. I feel like I'm the
Yeah.
only person that can really speak about the SCs here, but for the most
Yeah,
part, the SCs are okay. Paneling barricades was a very mid choice, I guess.
There could have been better ones.
Oh yeah, 100%. There was also what was it? Triple W. That one is really good for a terrifying. I'm pretty certain. 'cause
I've heard good things about
I've heard
that
people say that it was terrible, but once they beat it, it was good.
Yeah, so I guess opinions can change.
one.
Yeah. What do you have to say for Zone 9?
Well, I feel like the beginners were a really strong start,
Oh yeah.
and same with the like intermediate.
Yeah, I think those towers are
But
really good.
people say nothing new is really good. I did not like it.
Yeah, the really hyped tower that's like that showcased an entirely new perspective on like design and creativity and everything. Turned out to be one ginormous maze, if I heard correctly.
Yeah.
It's just a
Jeez.
really
Apparently, it was
long
also made in like
tower.
2 or 3 hours, which
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was a
What?
believe.
speed build. It was a speed build apparently.
Oh my god, that is wild, bro. I did not know about that specific detail. Just knowing that now, I am very scared to play it.
Watch a guide.
I probably
You'll probably need a
will.
video.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I think the other ones like Furious Chicken Brawl and Eye Candy, they're pretty good.
oh yeah,
I really liked Eye Candy.
Furious Chicken Brawl was like the more classic feel, but still had like modern. So it was kind of like a TCT tower.
Yeah.
It was Fierce Chicken Brawl was gonna be an EToH scope for no, not scope, whatever it's called.
Realm?
I think so, but
Yeah.
they decided to remove it because it was in JTO.
mm. Yeah. Speaking of, actually,
Personally,
oh sorry.
I was gonna say like from what I played in Zone 9, it's like really good, but the main like issue that I have, it's probably not even the towers, mostly because it's either like I only played the good towers or I whatever. The main reason why I have a little specific critique in my head about Zone 9 is because please, for the love of God, give me my frames and it'll be perfect.
Okay, it was. I don't even
There-
think it has an
it was-
LDM button yet.
Yeah, there was so many parts. It's
I think I've seen an
in the
LDM
lobby
button already,
alone.
but
Oh
like,
my goodness.
I haven't played it in a while. Last time I played, I didn't see one, and I'm hoping they do because it's way too laggy.
They better add a freaking LDM button.
I'll just say they worked a heavy amount of time on the lobby,
Yeah.
but they definitely
Yeah,
could have
but
used an LDM
you know,
button.
they gotta tend to the lower end devices.
Yeah.
Because the frames can like drop like from basically I play on 144, right? I dropped down to like freaking 80 or something just walking around the lobby.
Dude,
I was
when
like
I-
half of 120.
when I was beating, I don't remember which one. But I was at like 40 FPS for throughout the whole thing, and I play
Yeah.
on 120.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. You know, I'm
Dude, it
usually
was so much.
I'm a 75 player. When I beat a tower and I look into a certain direction, I go to about 50 FPS. That is not normal. I've never had that in any sort of area up until then. That is
Yeah, I
freaking
think
wild.
like I think it's like no competition that Zone 9 has by far the most amount of detail and parts in the lobby.
100%.
I think it's like no contest.
Visually, it's amazing, but come on, please.
They gotta do like
optimize.
do some optimization. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great zone.
I want
but,
to
you
talk
know.
about how pretty good they did on bug testing, except for like latest sensation.
Oh yeah, latest sensation.
Like everything else was like perfect, and then latest sensation just had
Yeah, everything did
soft
work
lock.
out the way it was, but
Yeah.
unfortunately they missed that one key bug that makes the tower impossible.
And then apparently the one in falling up, where if you fail, according to Barney, that he couldn't see anything.
Oh.
Oh,
failed
is it
four
because the
times?
lighting changer just doesn't get reverted?
I don't know, because Huddy went back to like check and it was fixed. Like there
Oh,
was no problem.
That is very odd.
they probably like fixed it really fast.
There was another thing with Tovite that apparently it was in like the floating point.
Oh my
Yeah, I remember
god.
that.
What?
There is zero reasoning why it has to be that far away, but
I get it, it's a big tower, but still.
Jeez.
it's such a weird decision. Like,
I hate Tovite so much.
Oh yeah, we know. Didn't you feel like one of the last jumps of it at some point?
No, that was Mackler.
Oh,
He failed the last
Mackler!
jump. He like tried to skip the
Oh
last jump.
yeah! No!
yeah.
I remember now. Oh my god.
That's right.
Oh jeez.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, from what you guys played in Zone 9, which one's your favorite?
I
See.
one of the advanced. Actually, no. I think my favorite has to be ToH ABCD. That tower is really fun. Actually, it provided. Okay, so obviously you're set out in a cave. It's not dark, which usually caves are. I appreciate that factor, and the storytelling of it too is just like really nice. And
Yeah.
TOABCD is a good tower. It's a good tower.
When I first looked at it, I thought, "Oh, this is gonna be a boring tower." But when I played it, it was actually like really good.
It was good. It was very
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I'm very
It progressed
impressed.
really smoothly. You know, the gimmicks were nice. Yeah.
Glad Pop
It
and
was some
Kenny
good
cook
stuff.
with that.
It's a good
'Cause
stuff.
His other towers, Unrelenting Precipice. Ugh, come on. Like, he could cook up something better, which obviously he did, which I'm happy about.
I have not touched a single tower in the
Oh wait,
psychologically unsafe, unfortunately. So
ignore
I don't
that
know how I
alert.
could.
Kevin, just
Kevin,
subscribe.
But wait, what?
it should show like the subscribers because it went up. The subscriber count went up. It just didn't show the alert.
Interesting.
Thanks, Streamlabs.
Okay, Shin, what were you saying?
I have not played like any of the psychological unsafe towers in Zone 9, so I might need like I might need like a bit of summarizing for each of them.
So
There's
you
minus
played Eye Candy,
facility.
right?
I played Eye Candy, but that's advanced.
So the Citadel, you've played this, I know, because when we did the EToH wheel, this was the Citadel you did.
Oh yeah.
And then minus facility, it's kind of like Steeple of Decadence, I think that's what it's called.
Mhm.
And
Oh
Lost,
yeah.
no, not Lost Rivers, Silent Abyss.
Yeah.
Big, blocky, beefy buttons, is kind of classic. There's buttons everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Some button progress. And there's only one big blocky beefy button, by the way, and that's right at the end. Spoiler alert.
All right.
And then Tovite, it's trash.
It's not good.
But from what you played, which one's your favorite?
Let's see. Let me see. There's following of eye candy. I think I beat bonus level. I don't remember. A B C D D T D. I might actually just go ahead and say eye candy. Out of all the ones I played so far, but I'm sure that's like subject to change. But I think eye candy was like really good with its gimmicks. There was only like a couple of small complaints that I have, such as I would probably say this more of a personal thing because this really tripped up my brain. But the inverted controls for like some of the stuff that really like messed with me. They didn't make it like
how the like later half of it was like netted, even though it was a low rem.
Yeah, I'm glad that they like put in a couple of nets on the more complicated stuff, and they also didn't overwhelm me with the inverted obstacles. So like, I appreciate them not like using the gimmick poorly.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have to finish up Zone 9 when I can.
Yeah, I need to do that as well.
I'm gonna have to say my favorite tower in Zone 9 is Minus Facility. Despite everything that happened to me while playing it, failing the last jump, and then they had the audacity to change it right after. It's still a really good tower. I've beat it twice already.
Dude, the last jump change is crazy.
I know. Barney literally told me, did you know they changed the last jump? And I'm like, what? I was slightly annoyed, but it's really good and I'd really recommend it.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. Alright,
I also hate the rem gap that Zone 9 has.
Oh yeah.
Wait, how high of a rem is quadruple B?
No, it goes from Eye Candy, which is a bottom remorseless 7.04, to the Citadel, which is a 7.65.
Oh Jesus.
6.5. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I see that now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, damn. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to really finish on Zone 9. I gotta get all those completions and then see what we think fully. Because I don't know if I'm missing out on some of these towers or not. I don't know if I don't think I've beaten. No, I have not beaten Furious Chicken Brawl yet. So I gotta do
failed
that.
the last jump of it.
Dude.
I literally failed the last jump of it, then boosted to the wind pad because I didn't want to bother rebeating it.
That's completely
What if we
fair.
do the last jumps?
It was I was like really laggy, and it was like a backwards X pusher launch.
Oh.
So lag and that doesn't mix well.
I see.
All right.
But I think just in general, Zone 9, very solid release. It's definitely laggy, but we can look past that. Yeah.
Probably we don't need to worry so much about the. Well, I mean, I guess like if lag is causing like issues with actually playing the towers, then that's a problem. But
yeah.
Other than that, it's like it's beautiful looking and everything. So
100%.
I think everyone was like wondering what they would do with the lobby for years.
Yeah, dude.
They definitely cooked. That's for sure.
That's what I was gonna say.
I think Zone 9 is like a high A tier area.
Agreed.
Teetering at S, just like I gotta be more. Wait, just speaking of like, if I remember correctly, was the Citadel like really the what was in that citadel again?
It was like the one that got thinner as it goes up.
Yeah, what place was that in EToH?
It was in Ring 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I fully remember now.
The one that got replaced by Citadel of Rings.
Yeah.
Citadel of Rings?
Citadel of Rings? I failed 429 of that and lost all my progress.
Oh my god.
20.
There's 25 floors.
Oh.
So,
Okay,
do you
I'm gonna
guys
have to
want to
beat that
move on to ToSF?
Yeah,
With-
I
I
guess
think we
that's the
can.
next big thing. That's the next big crazy event that happened during the span of those 5 months.
Oh yeah.
Actually just recently. This funny little silly fellow named Block managed to freaking verify Spiraling Fates.
It was
Not
a
only that, another person, which is Skitsuna, got basically the same link at the same time, which is also crazy.
Yeah.
it was a very close race, honestly. But I won't state my opinions on who should have beaten it first, but like it was like right there. It was almost
It wasn't like Skitsuna 3 jumps away from 410,
or
and
3
410's
jumps
like just
away.
a couple jumps.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it'd be impossible.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, literally, like people didn't really look past like the first half just because, just because it's so stupidly difficult. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There never would have been a I never thought I'd be alive in an era where ToSF is freaking verified, and then right after it gets verified, gets moved down to like low mid Unreal instead
know.
of the place it was initially at, which was mid high ish Unreal
Yeah.
or something.
It's
No,
crazy.
it was at peak Unreal.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like in POM.
JToH.
Oh shoot!
Let me
So, like,
check.
What they did in CSCD, they also moved it down, kind of like what they did with ToVH.
Yeah.
Really?
ToVH is Kata in
Yeah.
CSCD, but
Damn.
they moved ToSF to Unreal from nil.
I think CSCD like mostly takes the difficulty from the top towers. I think,
I think so.
and that's why 2VH is kind of, which I don't know how much I would agree with that, but
Or Piles of
I
Victor.
personally
Yeah,
don't.
I only got the 4-2, so you have your say.
Yeah, I mean, considering my experience with ToVH, I do not think ToVH is Kata. Well, it really depends, honestly, because like if you do it fully legit, yeah, horrific route, but skips, obviously Kata.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it's just really dependent on whether you skip specific jumps or not.
Exactly.
And people really take that into value because so many like there's been like so many like little intricate debates about this kind of thing. Like, oh my god, this tower should be Kata. No, this should be like horrific. If you're going fully legit, it's this one. And then if you're taking this skip, it's that. If you're taking this skip, it's that. And I don't know. Like difficulty is such a like convoluted type of deal that like everyone it just gets so rambled up on. So
It's-
obviously seeing like freaking ToSF on low mid Unreal and people like mentioning this kind of thing, it's like what?
And what's crazy now is that 144 is not really like what's the word I'm trying to look for? Disregarded, I guess, anymore. Because like
as in like the FPS.
yeah, because now if I look at the top towers community list, actually I'll pull it up
think
on screen real
What
quick.
they did is like they made it so if you have a lower FPS, that's the new verified thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was their
this
little
is what it
system.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually allowed 240 as well, so which is honestly wild to me. So ToSF is low mid, CLIV is baseline, and then everything else is like horrific, which is crazy to me.
I was looking at it, and remember how ToVH was right below TOCP?
Yeah,
Now it's like 10 spots down.
it's honestly wild to me. I don't know how
They freaking
people can
nuked
think
that, bro.
They also nuked Jabberwock Jagger. Like that is so
Wait,
unreasonable.
Where is it?
Jabberwock Jagger is like 11.94, so 5 spots below TCP.
Oh,
You can
Dude.
refer to the 90 FPS list and 60 FPS list, but like, oh yeah, and
I think
TCP's
most, I
not
think
moved
most
at
people
all.
would like.
UCP will never move.
I don't know.
Which I don't believe it will move at some point if they keep doing stuff like this.
100%.
Yeah, no, that's never moving.
But to think that Trialing Fates is like years old, how was it even play tested though?
I feel like Seal
I
just
don't
had a
know.
really good just eye for difficulty and
I don't
like,
know, man. Like
knowing
he
how to
had to.
play.
He had to make sure like those jumps had like their own methods and make sure they
Yeah.
actually worked. So I don't know. It could be like just secret playtesters he hired and they go unnamed or something.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, maybe Seal's like the best hobbyist and we just don't know.
Well, at the time, TUER was also like considered
Yeah.
really hard, and he also made that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has a really good perception of difficulty, I guess.
Not really.
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Kind of, but
It's hard to judge, I guess.
I feel like all the collab towers he's done were like really badly mixed.
I mean, if we're just focusing on his solo towers, then I think they're decent, good,
Somewhat.
maybe, but in terms of collabs, then no, I would not agree with that.
Collabs are all over the place.
Mm-hmm. I can confirm for one case.
Okay, really?
I mean, come on, it's obvious, right?
Dude, that's like 11-person collab. You did not have to go there.
I felt like it was kind of warranted because I was the first victor of it. But yeah, it's kind of surprising ToSF is verified now. Hopefully, Skit can manage to pull through and beat it soon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Skit's freaking like community post on YouTube.
He said it was a joke.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did he actually like confirm that?
He
Yeah.
said in the comments of it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Pretty much right there.
So, have you guys seen any of the like Purgatorio leaks?
I have not actually. I haven't really
Not yet.
seen much of Purgatorio, but I have
Okay.
heard
I
about
think I've
the
seen like
towers.
a couple screenshots.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you don't want any spoilers, just mute this. Or do you guys want me to say spoilers?
It doesn't really matter,
Well-
I guess.
Okay. Well, there's some things that we know are confirmed. Like, it's literally on the wiki. So, like,
I need
the Citadel, it's called Citadel of Victory.
Oh my God,
It's
guys,
made by
it-
the Burbs word.
Oh.
It was like the Citadel that used to be called Citadel of, and then like :D, or like Citadel of Smiley Face. I don't know if that rings a bell.
Not necessarily for me,
No, not really.
unfortunately.
Okay, well, that's something that's confirmed. But in the most recent leak, there was a tower that had like the spawn pad logo or whatever.
Oh, that's yeah.
I'm really excited for that one. That one looks really cool.
I'm hoping Purgatorio like actually pops off.
From the looks of it, it's going to.
That is awesome. Gonna bring more new players into the game.
If we take like Purgatorio at face value, then yeah, it's looking really good.
But one thing I'm struggling to like understand is like, how is it going to go from this quality to Ring 1?
That's
So,
the messed
I
up
know-
part.
I know they're saying they want to revamp stuff, but I don't want them to revamp stuff because I want people to realize how the game went and how it is now.
That's true.
Yeah, because like Ring 1 is such like an iconic place, like all the like the classic stuff and like the lobby itself and everything, just every factor of it.
I mean,
It's gonna be really hard, especially for like newer players to understand, especially if they go from Purgatorio to the freaking Ring 1, where it's like Purgatorio is like, whoa, look at these cool towers. They're so like cool and everything. This is the tutorial area for the game. I'm set. And then Ring 1, they try to play stuff and then they get absolutely whooped by like Tower of Madness and like Tower of Heck and Tower of Killjoys and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, how are they going to progress with this kind of progression?
I feel like what they should do is make it like a whole different world. Make it the main world, I guess. And then from there, just have separate releases for that world. Purgatorio being like the first tutorial world, and then so on and so forth.
I feel like they should like there should be a thing where they have to beat Toast first, and then they can access it.
That's true. I feel like that would also help a lot. I think just in general, like it would just ease players more into the game better than having to go from really good quality towers to okay, this is Ring 1. What? You know?
Yeah.
I feel like that happens with. I think that actually happens a lot. I feel like
Mhm.
people would like. I think I've heard like random stories where people would watch videos. Sorry for the background noise.
All good.
People would like watch videos of like random towers and they'd be like, "Whoa, this looks sick!" Like they'll look at any sort of like zone tower that like a really modern zone tower. Like, I want to play that, but to actually play that, they need to progress to the and they have to go through all the older stuff in order to get to the more refurbished, polished towers. So
Yeah.
they have to like play through the first like few rings or something like that, or maybe even the first few zones where freaking Zest was like Extreme Dystopia and all that other garbage is. And
Okay, why'd you have
like,
to say Zez Plus when you beat it like
well,
49
I have
times?
to say Zest was because people find it really bad. So
Yeah.
It's not bad. People should actually give it a second try.
Okay, if you have a guide, then it's not that bad.
Fair.
Please believe me. All right, so. But yeah, basically they have to go through all the dated towers with little to no polish, and they're like, this is like the most stressful, stupidest, slowest, tedious kind of journey I have to take to get to them. I'm not playing this game ever again. This game is garbo. And they never play it ever again, missing out on the potential.
Sucks, because like, you know, it's when you get into the game and ignoring all the flaws, it is very fun to go through, but if you just see the flaws at face value,
Yeah,
it's
obviously
like,
there's a couple things wrong with the game itself, but
Mhm.
with this edition of Purgatorio, it does make things a little bit more complicated. In the sense that, you know, obviously this is a tutorial realm.
Yeah.
How are they gonna like transition from this tutorial realm with actual modern quality towers to the like the more classic towers filled with like random jank and everything?
I mean, I feel like
It's
they
weird.
could do something interesting with like, so imagine the little dudes in ToH are like the what's the word I'm looking for again? I can't find the
dudes?
words. Like the
Like
things that show you how to do a certain section, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they could do that for specific sort of stuff. So like, how do I explain this?
Like make a tutorial tower based with that.
Yeah, exactly. Just showing off tech, and, you know, giving overall like, I don't know. You get the gist.
I think it'd be cool to see like a modern tower showing off like what each like top obvious EO tower would have.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But like obviously not like the maybe like intense difficulty instead of like the typical easy difficulty.
Yeah, that would be good.
But I know the sub-realm won't have that. What do you think it would have for like the hardest thing? Would they do a soul crushing or would they do like
They would probably do
something
a soul
easier?
crushing.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know.
There's a good chance, personally. I don't know. I mean, they would have to like add a soul crushing for like a main release, because like normally sub realms don't have SCs unless we're talking about like Forgotten Ridge, uh, Lost.
And Lost River. Those are the
Yeah.
only ones I think, other than Pit of Misery for obvious reasons.
Not just that place is not canon except for one tower there, but like
Yeah, but still, it's a sub realm.
I'm sure they would have a SC in that Boreal realm because it's going to be a main attraction.
Yeah.
That they do.
I think like the thing that makes it really, really annoying is I've already talked about like the modern quality of Purgatorio, but in addition to that, once the solutions are a little bit skim. It's like they have to like probably revamp the older towers of Ring One, which is probably not like the best idea, just because they're just like changing history.
Yeah.
I suppose, and they don't have. There's probably like solutions out there that where they don't have to do that much work. But if there's nothing else, then they might actually have to. They might actually be forced to do something like that.
I mean,
Or they could change the location of Purgatorio and make it like more or less like an optional place or something. They
What
could
if they make it like something like Event Realm? No, they maybe a sub realm to Forgotten Ridge.
That's what I thought at first. It would probably make sense,
Yeah.
but it's just weird. It's like they want to abide to like the newer players that come in, which is understandable. But they gotta like figure something out in order to not lose the player base, thanks to like just like how the quality of the older towers being so vastly different from the modern, more polished towers. It's kind of weird. It's hard. It's very it's very irritating to come up with a set on answer. There's gonna be
Yeah.
there's gonna have to be a lot of caveats and conditions for such thing to actually work.
I hope they're gonna figure it out. I know that.
It's just at the end of the day, it's just like pros and cons. Take what you will of this new area.
yeah, nothing
Feel
will ever
like,
be
so.
obviously.
Yeah, people are obviously
I'm
gonna
sure they know what
complain.
they're doing.
No matter what, people are gonna complain.
But eventually they'll get stuff
We'll
sorted
just
out.
see what happens.
Yeah.
We can put our input into it once this comes out. I guess I don't know.
Yep.
Wonder what that will happen.
Have to see. Oh, great. My cursor. There we go.
Yesterday I played this fan game called the EToH Descending Project. It's not cool at all. It's terrible. What it was, it's basically the towers, but they're like flipped upside down, but the floors, it's basically doing the tower. So at the top of the tower, it's floor 1 of the tower. And then right underneath it, it's floor 2. So you're basically just doing the floors, but you're going down.
Bro.
Oh,
It
not what I was. What I
That
would
does
think
not
of.
sound
But-
great.
it would have been cool. Like I feel like would have been much better ways to do it.
Yeah.
This missed potential.
One.
There was also tedious and stodgy. It was just doing it down, and it had like the deep darkness teleporter underneath it.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
That's actually wild. What the hell?
Just one of the weird fan games that I played yesterday.
Yeah.
Speaking of, there's like so many fan games. Jesus Christ.
True, actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the
The
iceberg.
The iceberg.
I've
I don't
been
know how
following
many-
it since it like started.
Oh yeah, didn't ZTOA like show up recently?
Yeah, in the most recent
episode that came out, yeah.
It shows up at like the 28-minute mark, I think. I don't know. But like a while ago, the guy DM'd me who makes the videos asking me what I should or what he should add to it, and I told him. And it was just like really cool.
Oh yeah.
Cuz like I realized before he's also DM'd me in 2021 before this. Not he What he asked me is, "Hi, I was just wondering if you could contact Coded to enable console for CNC." That's what he messaged me
For
like
CNC?
3 years ago.
I'm hoping he reaches out to one of us for like CNC actually, because like that's gonna be coming up like in the next
A
layer,
while.
I think.
Believe
No,
me.
there's still 2.
Really?
There's a while.
Believe me, if he reaches out for that, like in any sort of matter, I'm arriving.
I'll let him
I'll be,
know.
okay, I'll be pouring so much things into just because like that fan game has so much history. It's like, and it's some of that history I just can't get out of my head for some reason. I don't, but I mean, it was a pretty good fan game.
Yeah.
It was a good fan game. It was sustainable.
Sucks that he just stopped working on it, but
Yeah, but I understand why.
yeah.
It's not watching, is he?
Bro.
Well, okay. Well, case in point, it's like it's just gone, but can't really do much about that. But
Yeah.
It's just
what can you do?
pretty much lost media at this point. Except it's still accessible in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm keeping my needs.
I didn't get rid of mine. I kind of want to talk about EToH XL a little bit since, it's a pretty big fan game now.
I'm down for that.
True.
Like, I started playing it, I think, before Ring 2 came out. It like
Was that like
it was
2022?
like the Easter event during it.
Was that like 2022?
Maybe
2023.
2023, I think. It's pretty new.
It's been progressing kind of quick though.
Despite what it seems like, all the lobbies are like really big. EToH quality,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I've
They're
been to zone
fast.
1. I've been to zone 1.
Really fast.
They've been really good on development from what I have heard.
And Zone 1 is the most recent release. Shin, have you done much of it?
Well, my experience with Zone 1 of EToH XL was quite interesting, to say the least. First off, the first thing that I did in EToH XL was Citadel of Zesplas. First thing that I did, and I mean, it wasn't bad. It was unfair, just like the actual tower. I can't blame it much for that, even though it was really annoying. But it was fine. It was fine. It was pretty good. Yeah, yeah. With the limited amount of things they could do.
I feel like with all the Citadels, they recreate it so well.
Yeah, they do a really good job.
Almost too well. Dude, if you played the top hat one, it's literally 30 minutes of nothing.
Oh my god.
It's nothing.
I still recommend playing it because it's an experience that you will never forget. Or maybe you will because it's that bad.
I'll play it when I need to wake up early.
Fire.
Or go to bed. But I feel like it was just like it's a really good game.
Yeah,
even though it's like extending EToH, it's still really good.
Yeah, they try to do their own unique kind of thing. and that's like very appreciative.
Mhm.
They
And
don't
now
try
it
to
like
rip
has
off
so
anything.
many fan games based off JToH XL.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, JToH XL has fan games of its own.
There's JToH XXL, JToH XS, I think.
Yeah,
and then XXS as well, from what I've heard.
Maybe, I don't know. I know
probably.
there's.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
haven't
sure that
played one of them.
exists.
probably exists.
I've played one of them, and it's literally just a floor.
Oh yeah, there is XXS. Oh my god. And there's a practice lobby for it too? What?
The thing is, instead of just like it being a floor from a tower, they literally recreate it like to make it fill everything in the tower to a floor.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's awesome.
Real quick, while we're on the topic of JToH XL, before Eva like started popping off and everything, I did also play in like 2023. I think it was like June or July, maybe even October. I don't know, but it was in 2023 somewhere, late 2023. I saw JToH XL. I think Z told me about it, and I was
Maybe.
like pretty intrigued. I was like, "Whoa, this looks cool! It's just a bunch of towers, but they're citadels now. That's pretty rad." And I was like looking through all of them, and I think like the first thing I did was just go into the true skill one,
Oh yeah,
just because like I didn't want to play through the easier ones for whatever whack ass reason I was having in my brain. But I went straight into Citadel of True Skill, and I was like playing through it all. There was some weird stuff here and there, but other than that, it was just like a faithful XL. And I was like, well, okay, well, this is pretty cool. My timer's at 40 to 45 minutes, and I'm at the final floor. Now, all in all, that was good. It's not bad. It's not great, but it just did its job.
Mhm.
I ended up failing the last four.
Oh.
Somehow,
God.
I walked off on a slanted wrap. And I just remember it's falling all the way down to the island. And I just stared at my screen like,
Oh my god.
dude. So like when, unlike Shin, who did Tower of Zesplus or Citadel of Zesplus first, I did Citadel of Impossible Expectations first.
yeah, you did do that.
Because there's only ring 1 in the game, and I didn't feel like doing the easier
Yeah.
mode. I think it's remade now, but when I played it, it was terrible. It was really bad. But
At least he beat
I
it.
think I'll bet it.
Yeah, at least he beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did. I didn't have T-pose, so the maze was fun.
Oh yeah.
Look in the if you have the time, look in the JToH XL and look up messages from it. You can see like my first and only messages in JToH XL was just me typing down with a screenshot of me at the bottom of the Citadel, being like, "So I just failed the final four of Citadel True Skill."
I can imagine that.
First message.
At one point, we were gonna make a Citadel of mean tasks.
Oh yeah.
Is that ever gonna get revived?
Probably not, because no one's ever gonna
I
work
doubt
on
it.
it.
I have so much doubt about it. I don't know.
I'm the only one that actually finished the floor, kinda. You helped me with one.
Yeah.
But it was okay.
I mean, for what it had, yeah, it was okay.
I feel like if it takes a lot of dedication to make a Citadel like
yeah,
that.
Citadels are like a different beast.
Agreed.
It's more it takes more than what you think.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also I had completely forgotten while I was in Zone 1. After I beat Cesspluss, I also tried to beat Ultimately Terrifying.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god. Didn't you just give up?
I got really far and then I choked and then I was like, screw this stupid Citadel. I don't know why I played it in the first place. Ultimately Terrifying should have already been the first warning sign, but I just played it anyway, and then that was like 45 minutes down the drain.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Grand mistake.
I just
I don't
left.
know why you
I just
decided
left.
to do that.
Well, after I failed to the very beginning, I just left.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
I, I was not having it that night.
I'm gonna go AFK. You guys continue talking. I will be right back.
Okay. So, I don't really know what else. I'm trying to look at things because I don't really want to talk about Scope 3 CSCD because that just came out today.
Yeah, that just came out like what, a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, so
While we were doing the intro, I was in the game just looking at it.
just looking around.
Yeah.
Does it look cool at least?
It looks cool. It has paneling barricades, I guess.
That ruined
Extreme, it's rightful difficulty.
paneling barricades is just like the deciding factor.
That's the first tower I saw there. It's so good.
Crazy.
Other than that, I don't really have any other games or fan games that I've seen recently that are like really good because I haven't been playing much of the fan games.
Well, yeah, I guess staying on the topic of fan games, rewinding back to the iceberg video,
Yeah.
there was a specific part in the Z2A segment that I just felt like I I just felt like I needed to bring up a bit, or I don't know if like how much of the people in this chat right now have seen the iceberg video, but at the end of the Z2A segment, this freaking buffoon just DMs the guy making the video, apparently just saying like, "Oh yeah, by the way, in Ring 1, ToSF is the best tower."
That is not what happened.
What did you ask?
He literally asked, "What was your favorite tower in Ring 1?" And I told him. I did not tell him to add that.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear
Don't
because
gaslight people.
no, I just wanted some confirmation because when I heard that for the first time, I was like, "This is no way."
I looked at the comments in that video. The top 3 was you, Kyle, and then Dr. Maya.
I'm back.
And he responded to all of you.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Like, I don't know why they were the top 3, but they were.
I think we just have that much dedication in our game, and he sees that.
For real.
Oh, that was so funny. Just randomly hearing ToSF, just all of a sudden, like, oh shoot, people are actually gonna know about this tower now.
Well, I think the point of that is so people know about the fan games.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not unhappy.
Yeah, obviously.
I just wanted to point that out. That's been staying in my mind. I just felt like I needed to bring it out.
Okay. So, Kyle, have you seen any like interesting like games lately for like?
Well, I haven't really played a lot of EToH fan games specifically. There is another EToH difficulty chart obby that did come out. It's bad. I'm just gonna say it's bad. It's
better.
It's better, but it's still bad. But like, oh my goodness, please, for the love of God, I have some things to say about it. That's for sure.
Wait, what's it called?
EToH difficulty chart obby 2. That's literally it. I mean, it has new game in it brackets, but like at the same time, I just want to say the ToFM stages. Oh my God!
Wait, there's multiple.
There's multiple.
Dude, I was on the TOEI floor 9 island one. I look up, I see a whole floor of TOFM, and I just leave.
Oh God, that is scary as hell. Just thinking about it. They have TOTRP floor 1. That is the one I'm stuck at right now. By the way,
which one?
Floor 1 TOTRP. Oh my God.
TOTRP?
got there? Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure it's like roughly the same stage as in the first game. Because like in the first game it's TTRP floor 4, I believe? But now it's floor 1, which is like, oh my god. I've done floor 1 before, but like, come on. That just sucks. Like, what?
Yeah.
This is the most random tower to include.
You go from like normal gameplay, raps, stickouts, stuff like that, trust flicks, and then you go jank, bro.
You go freaking jank
Like,
complex
what?
low roof gameplay.
That's what I hate about the game, because it's like each stage is so different.
Yeah. Like,
It's just like no coherency.
Basically.
Like you'd probably just be like doing basic raps, and then oh look, you have to abuse physics in this part. And
I
it's
think
like what?
the one before TOEI was either like TOBK.
I mean,
You
I
have to
could
do like
check right
floor
now.
9 to floor 10.
Oh
of TOBK.
yeah.
And then you have to do an island on TOEI, which I can't do for the life of me.
I gotta take a peek at this again. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, there's TOER floor 9, dude. Wait, where is? Oh my god, I just realized. Okay, stages 25 and 26, both are TOFM.
Ooh.
Both of that? Oh Jesus Christ!
Yep. Okay, so stage 23, yeah, TOBK floor 9 through 10, and then it's TOEI floor 9. Jesus, that is not good. Not good at all. Like, you do not.
I don't even
like
feel like it's a
that.
difficulty chart. I feel like they just threw whatever they wanted.
Pretty much.
I mean, I guess this is like a good caution to not play it. I've not played a single inch of that game, and I don't know if I want to.
You should play it until you don't.
Just
That's
basically
all.
don't. play it.
One and done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly how it is.
Shoot. So, what speculations do you guys have for, the final, pretty much like one of the final few things that EToH is going to release, which is what excluding Purgatorio, there's also like Zone 10 plans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I want to talk about the like horrific they could possibly be. at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
they
I
have a
feel like
bunch of
people
choose
are
from.
interested into that because they're like, oh, we will never add one unless people are good enough to beat like horrific.
Which
But
has
someone just beat
happened.
TOSF. So
Pretty
Yeah,
certain.
like the skill ceiling has like been raised so much to the point where it's like, oh look, this horrific tower is at freaking number 12, not even top 10 on the list. Like, are you
it's so
kidding me?
weird.
Are you kidding me? There's like so many horrifics on that list. Jesus Christ.
I do hope that they like keep just horrific. If they do, like, if they do follow through with that, just let horrific stay in zone 10. I don't want to see Unreal. I don't want to see nil. Just keep horrific. But I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think
But
just
they're
seeing
never
it
adding
there.
nil. Like
They're
Yeah.
not.
Nil is
They're not
not
adding that
happening.
back. They're not adding that back.
After what happened with Tower Void.
No, no.
I feel like that was just unfinished. That's why.
Yeah. Same time though. Jeez.
Yeah. It's like one.
I mean, I'm
Like,
sure they're gonna
20
release more sub-realms, you know? Gonna
Yeah, obviously they are.
increase the count to 400 at some point.
They're obviously gonna keep building the game until they run out
Yeah.
of people to
Yeah.
build it for.
Oh my
'Cause-
god. I just remembered an image.
What?
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Okay. I lost my train of thought.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. I think I remember Juke like posted an image. I'm not in the
Oh,
server, so I can't
that
really.
image?
Yeah, like just little roadmap for sub realms.
Yeah. Literally nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Just work on the stupid palace for Garden of Ishul.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a.
Yeah. You know,
They've been
Oblivion took 4
stalling.
years. Is this gonna take another?
They've been stalling.
Oh man, it's gonna go crazy.
It's just what they do, bro.
It's gonna be so outdated once it comes out. It's probably gonna be like Zone 4 quality.
I mean, good chance. Because Juke, like, not the best at building, but not horrible.
They make good
Yeah.
stuff. though.
Yeah.
They make good stuff. It's just that they literally
It's just-
can't build. If you know what I'm saying, they
Yeah,
just
they
Yeah.
literally spend their time not in building. They'll be doing some random stuff like I don't know, just any sort of chance to not work on it.
Ready particles.
I don't know. Well, damn. So out of all the horrifics, I'm looking at the list of horrifics right now, and I don't even know if any of these horrifics have the possibility
I
of
feel like
being added to this or added to JToH at some point in time.
I
But
feel like the most known ones, like Malefic Nuisances, Quite Devious, like the ones in the Pit of Misery 2, maybe.
yeah,
I
Eternal
mean,
Abyss.
I don't think they'll include something from Pit of Misery 2 or Pit of Misery, as a matter of fact. I feel like they would just pull something from the list. Because my speculation is, like, they could add TOJJ, because that's technically
Yeah.
horrific,
I was gonna say that, but on the list it's like Kata, so
thanks to 240.
Yeah, I
but
I guess
another
like when it
one-
comes to difficulty judgment, I guess they'll just have to go with whatever is actually shown as horrific, and maybe it doesn't even feel like horrific, but they'll add it into it anyway because they probably don't give two craps about that kind of thing. They're just more focused on trying to get towers and trying to put it in.
yeah, and plus I don't even think they'd want to review.
Yeah, no, straight up.
It would just be a really hard choice. For,
They would
like,
probably just have to pick like the most known ones. That's their best chance, I guess.
yeah.
Right.
Never mind. I was gonna say Flagrant Aggravation, but that's Eternal Abyss.
Yeah, that'd be a really good pick, but obviously it's not going to because it's in Pit of Misery 2.
Hmm.
Another well-known one is Lucas Pentiato, but
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like that one's like really low quality compared to everything else.
Probably. Like 90% of the list actually, but yeah, I don't know.
Why
Maybe.
can't I find it on this? Oh, never mind. I
Yeah.
found it.
What?
Lucas Pentiato.
Oh,
Mid
it's like
high.
that.
It's like freaking okay.
Remember when Dissociative Force was like unreal?
Oh yeah. Like,
I remember that.
From what I've seen, it seems pretty good. I've watched the whole video of the guy playing it. But I feel like it's way too high for them to add it into Zone 10.
yeah. I feel like at the bare minimum, or at the most, they should have like mid high. Anything
I
below
was
is
saying
fine. Mid, I could see. Yeah.
because they obviously want to do something too hard.
Maybe the floor.
The floor, I haven't heard much good things about it.
Hmm. I think it could also be cheese, like, really easily, though, actually. Never mind.
Maybe. I
Well,
haven't
it's-
really seen
it's-
any of the other ones on the list.
Yeah, some of these other horrifics I don't even know anything about it. Like what?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at the other horrifics that are on the list, and I'll definitely, like, think about what could be choices.
Yeah. I hope my tower gets verified sometime.
I was gonna mention, actually. Well, I wasn't actually gonna mention, but, like, now that you brought it up, that tower is something else, I'll say. It is a very, very different tower than I imagined, like, in terms of other horrifics. Like, it is very, like, reliant on client objects, which is cool, because, like, no other horrific really uses client objects to that degree. But also at the same time, it's like, wow, client object gameplay is hard.
Yeah. So like they give the towers a ranking, and they gave mine an A, which I'm happy because that's pretty good.
Cool.
But I also noticed Painful Remembrance also has an A,
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
which I'm like, how? It's I'm
I don't think it deserves that much high of a praise.
maybe like a B at most.
B at most I could see, but like I think just in terms of enjoyment, I could see it, but quality, no.
No.
Yeah,
Outdated AF tower.
I do like the praise that it gets though. Like, I'm happy TOPR is a good.
I've seen a couple
area.
more like completion videos on the tower.
Oh,
but they're
really?
pretty nice. Yeah, there's like a Victor like 2-3 days ago. There was like another one like a couple weeks ago. It's
That's
been getting stuff.
interesting.
They just play it in like the actual place because they're not bothered to get Ring 3 and ZTOA and then
Yeah,
try to
that's
find
fair.
TOPR.
Yeah.
I feel like with the release of my spoiler new sub round that's soul crushing related, it more things will be
Yeah,
put to light.
Yeah.
definitely.
'Cause some things are already on the list or were ish
Were.
because legacy.
I mean, there is ToS on the unverified list.
Yeah,
Maybe I might put a bounty on it.
It'll be random chance for someone to look at that and actually do it.
I mean, we'll
But
have to
I don't
see.
know. You could also like just try to talk to people and see if they're interested. I don't know.
I've tried to get Mythics. Trust me, he said no. He said he doesn't like doing horrifics, so it's reasonable. No one does.
How many? I don't even know how many horrifics he's done. But
I think he's only done like 1 or 2.
I know he's.
yeah, he's only done
I
like
think
2.
his hardest is watermelon,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
but
So
I think that's his only one. I haven't looked. He does too many list towers.
If you count TVH as horrific, then 2, but nonetheless, I would say 1.
I would definitely say TVH is a horrific. Definitely.
Yeah,
I might plan to give it a shot. I don't know. I've had very bad experiences with verifications, except for TOTSC. TOTSC is peak, but
Sorry.
you're fine. TOPR I didn't have a good time with, unfortunately. TOQM there was Toto, which I didn't complete. Toto can suck my ass, I'm just saying. I fucking hate that tower. That tower is so annoying.
It was destructive
Odysseys.
outside or destructive something.
No, Diversified Odysseys. That's
Oh,
what it's
yeah,
called.
I have no idea what that even is.
I think that's a good thing. I think it's
Okay.
kata. It is not fun. I was actually editing a portion in my next video, which is going to be Zone 1 Part 2 of only first person. I included a little bit of me raging when I got a new PB on 4B. Yeah,
Okay.
I hated it. But
Yeah.
Reasonable crash out, I guess.
I would say so.
Make it some reasonable guess. Yeah, understandable.
Ooh, actually, now that I mentioned my own verifications, there was one that I really loved. Blast Power. That was
Oh,
gonna
I
be
love Blast
yes.
Power.
that was
I did
gonna
see
be like
that, yes.
a what's it? A Zone 9 candidate.
Dude, I wanted that to get into Zone 9. I'm not
Oh
Same.
yeah, it was.
is it extreme or terrifying?
I don't know. I personally found it to be like extreme at the most, but I could see it being terrifying. That would have
Because
been
I know it's like in that
really
region.
good extreme for it.
Was it aiming for bottom terrifying?
I think
it's
so.
aiming for extreme.
I
It
don't
was
know,
one of the
it's-
two. I don't know. It was like between those two.
I'm just saying it's a really good tower, and I'm sad it didn't get in. I hope it gets in Zone 10.
Same.
Probably has this potential, yeah.
Yeah, that was a 100 out of 100 enjoyment. So
For
good.
what? Blast power or whatever?
Yeah, blast power. More people need to give that a shot. It is a great tower. I'm just
It's
saying.
confusing, but it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Once you get everything figured out, solid tower.
All right, well, going back to the freaking the horrific stuff. The thing that makes it like so frustrating is like, of course they got like some of the horrifics that are currently on the list right now, or the towers that are considered like kata despite being displayed as horrific. Either they're like already in an area of itself, like POM and POM2, which already wipes out like half of the list. Or it's just people don't even care enough to even give it a go, or like care about the tower itself being confirmed or something. So it's really hard, and obviously like some of these are like steeples as well. So their choices are like really scarce. So I don't know. We'll have to see like what they decide on. If I had to guess, like Tower of, I don't know. I'm trying to look at the list of towers that aren't in a place right now, and some of these are like not good, and some of these are like no one even cares about them. And
I
I'm
feel
looking at
like,
the side, and it's F.
according
There's
to
like a
the
bunch of Fs.
list, on the quality, the best chance is probably Elysian Crossing because it's an SS
It has a double S.
and it's baseline and it's not in anything. So I feel like it's a good candidate.
I think that's probably the best tower for that. We'll just have to like see what happens in along, but yeah.
Yeah.
Should we like save the baby dog stuff for when he's actually here?
I
I
think
feel like
so,
we should.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. I saw him online like 15 minutes ago, and he went back offline.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
You're right. You're right.
For real.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh yeah, modifiers actually. That's a good thing to
Oh
bring
yeah,
up. They released that in
Dude.
Ring 1.
Those
I haven't
modifiers
got
are
a chance to mess with them yet.
those modifiers are goofy, bro.
I haven't used them yet.
I have experience with one of the modifiers, I can say for sure. No
Yeah, you
regeneration.
freaking masochist.
I am
Yeah,
a masochist beyond belief, dude. I don't
Why'd
know
you do
why I
that?
did that.
Why would you do something like that to yourself?
I just thought, hey, first victor of this specific thing would be pretty cool. Why not go for it?
You should do thinning layers, no regeneration. See what happens.
Nah, just anything purist with it. Hell yeah.
No, I feel like they just want to add the modifier to something like that,
I
Probably not.
guess.
or maybe
Probably
like
not.
maybe a
It'd be really
modifier
silly.
that adds kill bricks. That would be cool.
Oh
that-
yeah, actually, that would be fire.
Shoot.
Until you run into one, because they put it in like the worst spot possible.
Ugh.
Sounds like something in the suggestions channel.
Ooh, actually though, for Phantom Tower specifically, because soft locks exist now. That's a good modifier. I like that one specifically
What
because like
softbox?
Oh yeah.
it's now.
No, I don't even want to bother with those soft locks.
Does it remove the ladder at the very bottom?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it does.
It removes that. It just removes any sort of opportunity to get out of a pit.
Yep.
Oh,
If you fall
which-
onto outside, over.
I feel
Yeah.
like that isn't changing much.
I mean,
Probably not. It's just
Yeah,
you
that's
just
right.
no fail in, and that's it.
Because the
Um,
only pit I can remember is at the bottom of the tower. That's the only one you can get out of.
There's also the freaking wait. Hold on, I have not gotten far with the soft lock sake because I suck. But
8 and
different-
9.
yeah, for nines, I would probably assume it's also.
There is one soft lock that it actually isn't escapable, and that's like the little mid portion of it. The one with the button is escapable, but with soft locks enabled, nah, you can't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, all in all speaking, the modifiers are actually like they're kind of cool.
I'm glad
I
they
can't
added
wait
that.
for
feel
them
like they
to add
spice
it to
things up a
every
bit.
area.
Yeah,
I feel like they spice things up a lot.
gives
Yeah.
Ring 1 a little bit more replayability.
Can you do
Yeah.
races with modifiers?
I don't think so.
We have
I
not
feel like that would be
experimented with
really
that.
fun if you can.
That would be
That'd be so
awesome.
funny. Kind of like you trying to like race someone while you have like I I don't know, no regen, no
Dude, that would be
freaking
hell.
disco shadow.
Oh god.
Hell nah, bruh.
Just
What
any
the-
sort of random thing you could think of. That would be fun.
Mhm.
It'd be stupid.
Hopefully, that would be very cool.
Yeah, I guess.
I would also like it to be in more areas, which I'm sure they will work on.
They'll do that.
eventually,
They will
but
do that eventually.
It's
They
gonna
will.
take a while, I know for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like so far, JToH's been a W this year.
True.
This entire year so far. Yeah, I would probably say so. I say so. There's been some good. Yeah, they've been doing some good stuff here and there.
I feel like the one downside is probably Ashen Tower Works.
True. Wicked Fortress.
Yeah, so, sorry,
Not just
JToH.
Wicked Fortress.
Sorry, JToH. Ashen Tower Works was kind of an L.
The lobby's the only good part, and Rhythm
Yeah.
Heaven.
Yeah, it was only like a select few towers. Freaking Rhythm Heaven and friggin'
The Legacy
other-
event. Oh.
Oh, the Legacy event.
I have not played it. What was
You
it
didn't
like?
play it?
I didn't. No, I did not.
The Legacy
What?
event is so boring. They need to just stop doing that.
Oh,
I get it revisits the old little game, but
The only good part about it is the new towers.
exactly.
They don't do anything else.
No,
Yeah.
because you have to play the old towers
Oh my god.
for the new towers to unlock them, which is stupid.
Like nobody's going to rebeat Tower of
And, like-
Madness 20 times.
And they make it so high. It literally took multiple days just to get a new thing.
Just allow us to access it immediately and not force us to rebeat shit like 50 times.
Yeah.
What
That's
was the SC tower called? The one that Barney was playing.
It was something bamboozled.
I don't remember. Is Barney still around? I could
I don't know,
ask.
the last
Ask him on
the last
Discord.
message was from him, and that was like 20 minutes ago.
I'll just ask him on Discord real quick.
Dude, I'm gonna crash out. Oh my god. Don't mind me.
Okay. I won't mind
I'm
you.
just playing Pokemon Go. Get in my ball!
Oh! Unending
Dude.
Bamboozles. That's what he played.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember that like receiving some
There's basically
wild
Power of
criticism,
Confusion too.
wild critiques. And yeah, looking at the gameplay, it did not look fun. I don't know if I would like to subject myself into that.
Appreciate it, Barney. But yeah.
Holy,
Oh my god.
holy hell, is my roommate watching a football game or something? Okay. Um. Okay, so something's been this thing has been like irking me. I feel like I should probably just get it out of my mind.
What?
Freaking Top Tower's like new system just basically nuked like every single tower, and that includes 2-cup.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
angry that they decided to change that system
Ah.
because they just essentially just murdered that tower.
Dude, I told Baby Dog, like, did you see the video where this guy called it high extreme?
Yes.
Oh my
So,
god.
I swear to God, they say it's difficulty on the like list, and then people are like, we can bump that down.
20
That's
notches.
literally just.
Let's get that down to whoa.
Oh,
That's what it feels like.
high extreme.
low rem.
Watch when it gets moved to extreme in like 2 minutes. They're gonna be like, this is low insane.
Yeah.
And no, didn't that guy literally say that he was unlucky failing floor 10 3 times? It's expected to fail floor 10 multiple times because 10 is the hardest floor.
I'll never understand the excuse of like putting unlucky when you fail 410 that much.
I would say I got pretty
No,
lucky.
you got very lucky. You got very lucky.
Only 2 fails. Like, I don't know how. I'm so glad I didn't fail more. But like, damn. Returning to EToH with that as a new hardest and 2 just 10 fails, that is good.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, even if you failed it like 4 or 5 times, I think that's pretty average.
Yeah. Would be average low.
But like,
I
that's
don't
why
know.
I hate people that they don't understand actual
That's
difficulty. I'm bad at difficulty, but there's a point where I'm good at it. Like,
Yeah.
There's a boundary.
it doesn't make sense.
Dude, just like that, freaking yesterday in the afternoon, someone says, "Can you lower 2 cup to base Terry on the list, please?"
Bro,
Dude.
actually,
Yes,
Oh my god.
literally yesterday.
Actually
that's
nuts.
crazy.
Floor 9 of True Skill sweeps all of 2 cup. What?
Dude.
That dude,
What is that?
is so easy compared to 2 cup. Bro did 1 jump and be like, man, this is easier.
Is
I don't know. I feel like I just needed to get that out of the way just because 2 cup was like so like scrutinized by like all the people in the top towers place to the point where it's like it started off as like, well, the history of its difficulty is just so all over the place. I don't get it. They forget it was aiming for high Terry, and then when it was played by other people, it's it's really hard. It's like bottom low kata or something like that. And then the freaking top tower plebes, the plebeians came in, and
Oh
then
my
they
God.
played through the whole thing, and it was like, how is this even like above TOGF? This should probably be like, probably be like the very bottom of kata, or
Yeah,
maybe
this
even
sounds
like
the
mid high
easy
Terry.
metronome.
it's like top tower new gens. Like, I could say new gens because like there has been people that have said that before, like Speechless, Block, other people like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh my goodness.
they've all just been like they keep downplaying it. They keep like spamming the freaking list discussions channel with like, move 2 cup down, move 2 cup down, move 2 cup down, and it's like, yeah, dude, someone started a whole chain of it too in the freaking like list suggestions channel. They started like a whole
Oh my
chain
God,
up to,
I
like day 17.
Yup. I know the person.
Dude,
I know the exact person.
let it be known that this person's hardest is a freaking peak extreme.
Wait, is it the metronome guy?
No, it was
No,
something.
no.
It was something completely different. It was before the metronome guy was even like existed. That's freaking like this dude had like creature feature as his hardest.
I'm looking at the chat and Barney Tower's Skibbity toilet is real on the list.
Oh yeah, it is real.
It's on the list.
That's right.
It's number where is it? Where the hell is it?
I think it's unverified. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unverified.
Yo, I'm actually so done with this, Brick. Get me out of here.
I hate EToH. No, I'm kidding. I hate top tower people.
Top towers, bro. They're full of.
I've
They're full
never
of
met.
filtering.
I've met like one person who's nice from that community.
They're smoking crack. I don't understand them at all.
You just don't speak their language, I guess.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
You have to like underplay everything while like sniffing glue or something. Yeah, like
Oh, wait, I can speak their language. 2 cup is insane.
2 cup is like extreme.
I
Disengaging
feel
Ludiski
like
is like
it's remorseless.
TODL is like high
Hi Terry.
QQM is probably like
QQM is like Well, because it's like netted all over the place, right?
IRAM.
Bottom extreme.
Nah,
It's-
that's a low easy.
Yeah, I don't know. Painful remembrance could be like intense.
Oh wait,
Speaking
I
of
understand what you're
QQM.
saying.
I'm so sick of it. Like it's only my towers. It was on,
For real, why
Yeah.
is it only your towers?
it was
Do
only
they
my
just hate
towers that
you?
got atomically nuked.
I think they just hate you.
I
Random
just
ass vendetta.
I just created a freaking controversial tower, bro. They made a whole
accident.
freaking
It wasn't even supposed to be on the list. And you
No.
have 4.
Well, like the other 3 was just like I wanted them. The first time it was like, should I really? I mean, it got beaten before it got placed anywhere, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to step foot in that territory, but you know what? I'll experiment, and then all of a sudden,
Now you know what happens.
yeah,
Yep.
I'm the
And-
2-cup guy, guys. Look at that. Okay.
Oh my god.
There was 2-cup, and then 2PR, and then 2QM, I
Then
believe.
TODL.
Yep. Oh jeez, I made a grave mistake for TOQM. I mean, I feel like I really overshot the difficulty as well, honestly, because like with the nets, I can understand like it being terrifying, but maybe not as high as I thought.
You
Like,
should play it without the nets.
oh yeah, true.
That's a thing now.
You're
No, like I'm not kidding.
not kidding.
I mean,
Press
just to
the
like.
button, Kyle.
Okay, I'll make myself want to cry even more.
And how far did you get without nets?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's like if we're just counting it like without fails whatsoever. I think I
No,
got
I
to like.
remember you playing it without the nets.
Oh yeah, I got to like 3. It was here like 4.
I thought you got to
4
5.
It might have been 5. I think it was 4 or 5. And that felt like freaking impossible. I swear to God, like, having no nets makes it tons more stressful for no reason.
Jeez, definitely have to give that a shot.
Yo, I
You're
mean,
gonna
at least find the
regret it.
difficulty for it.
You are going to regret it. It is most likely Kata.
Kata or Hori, one of the
it's
two.
like at a minimum.
Imagine unnerved.
No.
That'd be unreal. Probably.
That's
Maybe.
unreal.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
No one's verifying that shit.
Real. I don't have anything else.
That 2-cup thing has been like bothering my mind. I just felt like I needed to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But anywho, like, yeah, I don't know. I guess besides like after talking about everything, we kind of just like concluded EToH Zone 9 is really cool. Zone 10 has its plans ready and everything. They're gonna have to figure out some stuff out for Purgatorio when
Oh,
that comes
yeah.
out eventually.
It's gonna be awesome though.
It's gonna be cool. I feel like it's gonna be cool. The towers are definitely gonna be really good. It's just like putting ourselves in the shoes of the new players. Like, how are they gonna take this kind of new release or something? I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's been videos about it, definitely, about Purgatorio, and I've watched them, and they bring up some good points. I feel like EToH should be like listening to them a bit.
Mm-hmm. I hope they make it as hype as they can. That's all I'm hoping.
Well, probably not like overhype because
Yeah.
then,
But
but
just make it decent, at least.
yeah, just make it good. They just need to make
that's
it
all
good.
I'm hoping for. I don't want another Ashen Tower.
No other Ashen Towers, please. Whitelist dump ass, please. Okay, I like some of the towers there, but please, like, don't ever do that kind of shenanigan ever again. For that,
Don't
please.
make a whitelist dump. It never goes well.
I guess.
Dude, freaking. Dude, like, what even was like Whirl of Winds? What even was like. What even is like mechanical disarray? What even is like climatic beats, bro? What is like any of that? Stop.
You know, Wicked Fortress really ruined Ashen Tower Works for me, because I'm pretty sure that was like the first tower that I went for, because I wanted the
I don't
first
know
victor
why
on
you
that.
did that.
That was a very grave mistake, because floor 10 existed, and I was like, ah! And the fact that it was impossible on release. Come on, bug fix, please.
It was impossible. Wait, what was the
Yeah.
impossible thing for it?
I think it was on
release?
floor 7 or floor 8. Like, there was some specific part that you couldn't reach because, like, the jump boost didn't reach the truss or something.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god, that's so dumb. How did nobody see this?
How stupid do you need to be to even mess up the name? They had a freaking cooler name beforehand. Freaking
I know.
infernal, like, manufacturing plant or thing.
Oh, yeah. And then
That name is tight.
Ashton Taylor ranks.
It could have been good.
It could have been good.
Jesus.
But just in general, that sub-realm is very, very mid.
It's just mid.
Yep.
Whatever. I think we complained about Ashen Tower enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I have nothing else to talk about.
I also have nothing. I mean,
Shane, what about you? Got anything?
We could probably like try to improvise with like random stuff. I have a couple things in mind. Because we've been playing JSO for so long, it's probably gonna be a little bit hard to answer this question, but it's probably like more of a fun little personal thing. But Mattis, you've ever been playing JSO?
oh.
Do I even have to answer this? It's when I played ToES like 3 years ago, maybe. That's all I need to say. I was pissed.
Dude, you were having such trouble with Eternal Suffering.
Yeah.
That was
Like,
actual
It
anger.
was like a war of attrition, bro. You could not. Dude, that tower like whooped you, bro.
We squashed the beef though.
GG's.
Okay,
What about you,
Kyle.
Kyle? What about
I
you,
think
Kyle?
for me, honestly, it's Wicked Fortress. I know I'm the 10th
It
victor
was
of
Wicked,
that,
it
but
was
like,
Wicked Fortress.
Jesus Christ. That tower was so horrible.
I remember you being messed up from that.
Yeah, like, and the specific thing that actually pissed me the hell off was the first victor's name. Like, dude,
Oh.
that is, oh my god. People can have first victor all they want, sure, but like, dude, you're fucking kidding me when it's IDEK the obvious with obvious spelled incorrectly. You're fucking joking me. Like,
I just want to point out that that same dude is the guy who's like being a lot of SCs and Z2A. He's being corrupted consequences and
Yeah.
quantum attack.
He's also the guy who reviewed over.
Yeah.
yeah.
He reviewed my tower in CSCD.
He said it was good, but like, didn't pass, right?
Yeah, well, I understand because that was the unnerfed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He did also mention the one stood gaps.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got rid of like most of them.
Most of them.
There's still some.
I know, I've played through recently.
Also, another time I got mad is when I was beating Tobapt for the first time. I was just cussing out a storm just because of floor 8 or 9.
The tower is so bad.
That's probably why it's my
It's
least favorite tower. just
So
because of that.
terrible.
Chin, do you have anything that made you really mad?
Nothing specific, but one of them is contrasting regions.
Oh
By
yeah.
Which time? Or just the tower existing?
far. Dude, oh my goodness gracious. Nothing in that citadel freaking worked.
I think
I could not even get a hold of myself anymore.
didn't you like there was one stream you did with CUCR. I remember this very specific clip.
Oh my god.
I think there was me mentioning like I thought something led somewhere, but no, it led to Z fighting and a painful death, and then you just fell
Right,
on
is
the
he
outside.
motorcycle? Shin, are you talking about the stream with the motorcycle?
Yes.
There's like, if you guys don't know what's happening with the motorcycle, there's like a short of it on my channel that's like slightly animated, slightly not,
Yeah.
of what happened.
Oh.
It's so funny.
I need to
Yeah,
go see
I don't know. That forest section, oh my goodness.
Ugh.
It was just so jank. Nothing worked. I was just
then-
screaming my ass off every time I
Bro.
failed.
And then you've beaten it a lot recently. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, I did. Like over time, I've been trying to like get used to it. You know, I
I feel like you're the only person who is used to it. I cheesed that whole thing.
yeah.
I literally laugh clipped from the very beginning to the hell floors and beat it.
Yeah, I remember when that was possible.
And I'm glad it was possible because I don't have to beat it now.
Yeah.
Yay!
I was one of them because Jurassic Regions was so. It was just.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how to feel about it. I think another like really big one was. Oh, it's got to be Toso.
Oh yeah.
Recent?
Not really like the recent grind. It was more like when I was grinding it like all those years ago when my
Like-
personal best was like 6.
Before you quit?
Yeah, before I stopped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was basically, like, dude. I don't know. Like I just can't stand Toso failing once and going all the way down to the start. I could not stand it. I was not used to such punishment like that. And yeah, I mean, obviously, like Toso is super choke pointy and unbalanced. In my opinion, at least. I don't know. There were so many like weird choke points that I just did
I
not
feel
like.
like it's better now, but still.
Yeah, it's definitely like aged. It aged finally. I think it's like it's not as terrible as I thought before, but I used to think it was just the pinnacle of devilish kind of gameplay when I was like grinding it. Yeah, I don't know. That pissed me off.
I ain't got nothing to say about Toso actually, because I have zero experience with it other than getting to like floor 5 maybe. Because I've EM that shit when it was RAM.
So I coiled it when it was still REM.
Yeah.
And then right after I coiled ToEH when it was still REM. No, like same day.
You got
Same
lucky.
day.
You got really lucky.
But I did go back and beat ToEH, and I'm just gonna say it's good.
Yep.
It's good, guys. ToEH is good. You guys just don't know perfection.
It's just gonna start an uproar.
And nothing new is bad. That is genuine.
Yeah. That's completely fair. I mean, people can be entitled to their own opinions. I'm not gonna flame. Ah, you suck!
I mean, I understand it. It's super long and confusing. From what I heard, at least. I don't know how much I'm willing to play it and beat it, but I gotta.
Mm-hmm.
Have to. Oh yeah, and Ring 9 had some fair share of like absolutely
Oh
agony.
yeah.
Freaking and for some reason it was just not on any of the okay, well a couple of SCs. Freaking questionable trials, Pastel
Oh.
Pillars, and Ben Trauma.
Okay,
The-
how
I-
was questionable trials considered intense?
I don't
That is
I,
a great
I
question.
don't know why it was
Beatlock
considered
Berserk during that time was also considered mid rem.
big RAM, right?
My God.
That's when I beat it when it was still mid rem.
Like, damn.
Gross
I-
rank
I-
as of current.
I
Is that
failed-
like lower?
What?
Where's 2 BBB?
It's bottom.
Okay.
Dude, that final outside on 2 QT.
I hate it.
I failed that way more than I should have. And not even that, like 4s 8 through 10 kicked my ass. And then it's
Dude.
like
Okay. Not only does 10 have a long outside, it has a long inside too that
yeah,
nobody
the
talks
inside
about.
section is also
Mhm.
super long.
It's like as long as the outside.
It's so annoying.
And if you fail it, you have to do it all over again.
Like just loop fail after loop fail, and my timer climbed higher and higher. I was losing my mind.
The lengthy inside and lengthy outside is so unnecessary. People need to like stop doing that unless it's a theme with their tower. Like, you know,
Had to add that last part.
yeah. If it's a theme with the tower, that's fine, I guess. But like, if you're gonna introduce it on the last fucking floor, bro,
Of an
we have
intense.
problems. Yeah,
Guys,
of an
I'm gonna add a
intense.
I'm gonna add a really big outside to my next tower.
I'm done with you, bro.
Bro, it's Awesome Sauce sequel.
Yeah.
Because the floor 10 had a... No one heard that. I was muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I believe it.
Yeah, and then on the other end, we have freaking pastel fillers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness
I'm so
gracious!
glad that tower does not have a final outside.
Just enough. No more. Get me out of that tower. Oh my goodness. The amount of jank poured into that freaking tower and the amount of unbalanced bullcrap that was in it.
I'm so glad I VM'd it.
Oh my god. Like, I was actually about to like I was gonna do something heinous.
I'm really glad that I VM'd a lot of the shitty towers that are in like EToH. For instance, I actually VM'd TONP and TUCN just to get to like zone or ring 7 or 8. I don't remember, but it's one of the two. I really just wanted to get to that
I
area.
understand
that was
TONP,
to-
but not TOCN,
I
honestly.
think that was to get to ring 8.
Yeah, ring 8 probably. I just didn't want to bother going for those immediately, so I just VM'd them and then hey, ring
Yeah,
8.
TNP kind of sucks, but TUCN's
TUCN
okay.
is not that bad, but it's not that good.
Okay. It's just
It just
mid.
doesn't look promising because of floor 1. Well, mostly the earlier floors.
Okay, the earlier floors are not your problem.
They should not be your problem.
I don't know.
It
Yeah,
gets
the
bad
the
at
tower's
floor
super
6.
short. The first half gets consistent. The second half does not.
It's just
No, it gets
intimidating.
consistent. Shin, the whole
Yeah.
tower gets consistent. I almost beat the tower in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
And
I
that
think
was
it's just-
before I even beat it.
I think that's just because the tower is like just short in general. There's some inexcusable obstacles.
Okay, like that one really long jump on 9.
Yes.
That
Ugh.
that's the you actually need a strat. To
Yeah,
pass
you
that.
actually need to like set up that jump. It's so
I-
stupid.
I understand where the difficulty is, but at the same time, I think it should be like insane just because of that one jump.
It's just choke point central.
Yeah.
Speaking of insanes, when's the next one?
Sorry.
When's your next one, Z?
Never.
Oh man.
I quit.
Damn.
I don't know. That's the real answer. I do not know. I have to find a good one. Polychromatic Zero did not work out for me.
We gotta hook you up with something.
I know. I don't even care if it's insane or extreme. I just want something.
It's not another SC.
Definitely gotta play through some of them just to see.
I've been looking,
That's good.
kind of. I've been looking, kinda.
Kinda.
The emphasis on kinda.
I looked at one thing and called it good, and it was the downwards Thanos tower.
Holy shit.
I will not be doing it because
It-
it's not really anything different. It's just doing the tower down.
Ugh.
yeah.
I'll figure out something, I guess.
Yeah.
One day you will.
I really gotta get to a horrific grind, bro.
Dude, you need to work on Overwalk, whatever.
I gave up on that. Honestly.
You did?
Jabberwock Jagger is okay, yeah. Mostly because of that one person that just kept like, oh, Jabberwock Jagger is so bad. Blah, 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 blah. But
No,
also
I'm talking about the jank on floor 7.
oh yeah, the Jake on floor 7 too. Like, oh my god, come on. I get you could have a second half heavy tower, but dude, holy shit, floor 7 is so bad. Floor 8 is so bad. Like, come on, please.
Are you looking for something short?
It doesn't have to be necessarily short.
It's just
I just need something, you know.
I think just something more consistent than ToJJ. Probably.
We'll
I would
find
probably-
something. We'll find
Yeah.
something for each other. I need an insane. You need a horrific.
Yeah,
Shin
you
needs
guys can
a
have that
kata.
little.
No, you need a kata.
Okay, dude, I thought I was gonna get left out.
I mean, there's TOGF. You already did that, but like,
No, he needs another.
Dude, what's funny is that people have been like coming up to me and being like, "Why don't you just do 2-cup your own tower?"
Oh, but I thought it was terrifying.
Should I just become a victor of my own tower just to prove it's kata?
maybe
Sure.
you could do that.
That'd be so stupid.
I'm gonna go AFK.
All right.
But I mean, okay, listen. I know how insufferable it is to hear people go like 2-cup is like Terry, you know, like freaking like underrating it as all hell. Like there's no tomorrow, but I understand your viewpoint if you're calling it like mid-high peak Terry. I understand because it's purist. It's like it's a lot of wraparounds and
Yeah,
people are really good at wraparounds and purist type gameplay, so I guess it was just inevitable that it was gonna get downplayed down to the freaking mid Terry territory.
Yeah, no, because raw skill is like the majority of the player base. People are
Like straight up, the skill ceiling is raised up so much that purist gameplay is see like nothing.
yeah,
it's like-
TOSF actually.
Yeah, so when people see like purist gameplay, they find all sorts of strats and then they just get better and more consistent, and eventually it feels a lot more easier.
Yeah,
Which I mean, I guess I could see that kind of similar dilemma to GD, in which you get so consistent at one thing at what, or like a one level specifically, that it starts feeling like nothing at all, and it's like, wait, maybe this is like easier than its intended difficulty or placing. It's like the same thing. It's literally you get more consistent, it gets easier, but I feel like people take that too much into value, and they start getting into their own head, eventually calling it like bottom Terry or something, just because they're already so good and they're already so consistent with like that type of gameplay that they just they just have to spurt out their opinion that, oh, it's like peak extreme or something. Just in that region. And at that point I'm like, well, no, you're just really good. That does not mean that your official or your difficulty opinion is official. You actually need like other people to agree with your placement, and obviously there's a lot of people that don't. So like at the end of the day, I think what people need to do is to stop being so like I don't know, stop taking their consistency at face value and like trying to connect it with the actual difficulty of the tower in their eyes, because in reality it's just going to remain the same difficulty. It's just you just have a different perspective.
yeah, exactly.
It's all about like the different viewpoint that you have. So
I would like to see more CO based towers like get verified.
yeah, no, CO based type gameplay is really cool as well.
Because then
I don't know.
you would have to like actually figure out how to play the
Yeah,
CO
actually have
gameplay
to
consistently.
learn it,
Yeah,
and
learn it.
it's not easy to sight read whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, you could sight read 2-cup up to like 4A or something, but whatever. That's not my point. And we don't even have to look at this at the 2-cup standard. We could just look at this in any other sort of like really hard tower. Like
TVH is one of
yeah,
them.
like TVH, like straight up. People at first they were like, it's fitting the difficulty. It's a horrific. It's a really good first horrific, kind of. Depends.
Kind of.
But then eventually people got really good, and like strats were found, and people got better at purist type gameplay, and all of a sudden, TOVH is 10 spots below TOCP at like high peak kata-ish around, and it's like, that's insane.
Yeah, no, purism is like the most what's the word I'm looking for here? Undershot, overshot, maybe?
What's
I don't
going
know.
on?
Undershot.
I think purism is like the most definitely the most controversial type of thing.
Yeah.
What?
Because people can't agree on one thing when it comes to like a tower based on purism.
Talking about like just
Yeah, basically
basis.
just to summarize, it's like it's really annoying that people downplay difficulty so much just because they're so consistent.
Mhm.
Like they get really like consistent and eventually they find things easier, but they take that into face value and they connect that with the actual difficulty and they try to make it official. It's like they announce to the people like it's high extreme or mid extreme or something to all the other people. They try to get them to agree with them. It's like, no, you're just really good. So it's like, it's really stupid, and it's not limited to 2-cup. It's just limited to any sort of tower that has like that's just based on purism.
Which is why I really hope that more CO-based towers get verified, like ToSF and other stuff like that, because that would actually make the difficulty of stuff like a lot more fair, I guess.
It would freshen up the list a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Good change of pace from like what the other towers have been pumping out. Good change of pace.
I could probably see myself.
And people could be
doing
really
that.
creative with the COs as well.
Yeah.
So, who knows? All Z really needs is like a freaking verifier.
Pretty much.
I've been trying, but nobody will.
I might.
You might have to be like a last resort. Like you might have
Kyle,
to be like,
I'm just saying. I know you're gonna give up on it.
I know I'll probably give up, but I'll do anything to like actually get it verified.
This is to see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to find like some crackhead who enjoys doing like Unreal.
I tried to message Skit, but they have their DMs off.
Oh.
Probably for the better.
Yeah, probably.
My tower's not getting verified now.
That's about all I can cover, maybe.
Well, yeah, I've been kind of going ham about that whole thing, but just like the TLDR, basically, just to summarize it, is just I think people really need to learn the perspective of like the shown difficulty, and what they have in their opinion is just their opinion. People are gonna agree with this. Some people are gonna disagree. It does not matter. It's just your opinion, but don't even try to gaslight people into thinking this is the actual official difficulty.
Oh yeah.
So, and that happens so often, and it's just one of probably like 9 million reasons why I don't talk in a TCC server. You just see it so frequently. It's annoying. So irritating. I don't know. Not even limited to the TCC anyway, but
I think it's like
you see what I mean. Yeah. So I don't know.
Well,
all that to say, if I do end up deciding just randomly beating 2-cup, and I do end up fighting it at least like high peak Terry,
Admit it.
I'll just like I'm just gonna have to be honest. I'll just apologize. I'm just like, oh, maybe the people who did see it as terrifying are right, ish. Maybe I do understand their point now, but even then, I'm still like spiting the high extreme people. So
yeah.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
very reasonable.
Yeah, I'm the tower creator, bitch.
You're always right.
It is always right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's why I thought the Sekiju Unicy was mid horrific.
No, you thought it was bottom.
Oh, I remember those days.
Yeah, freaking like. I mean, before we even had cracked players, the TODL was like freaking mid-high horrific or something.
Yeah.
And I got lower to like bottom horrific, and then I got lower to like high kata.
Mid-high kata. According to Mina.
And then it got lower to low mid.
Yep. It got nuked. Ooh, actually, speaking of your towers, now that I remembered, your tower bounties. Are you gonna pay those up?
Ooh. Oh yeah, the tower. Hold on, I need to remember how much I need to give.
Yeah, I don't remember the prices.
It was like freaking terrifying towers was like 100 Robux. Katas were like 500, I think.
I'm gonna take a look.
Or did I say like horrific was 500? Because this was back when TODL was considered horrific still.
Yeah. Let's see. So Terrifying's 100 Robux. Catastrophic's around 300 Robux, he said. And
Yeah.
horrific was 500 Robux, which none of them are now. It would be interesting to see you build another horrific.
I'll think about
Here's
that
the
one.
thing I was telling you earlier.
Dude.
The
Okay, but if
TODL
I'm actually if I'm actually gonna build like a TODL sequel and have it actually be horrific, I'm not starting off with TOZI, bro. Dude, that
Why?
gameplay is trash, bro.
Okay, if you're gonna make a new horrific, make it a new horrific.
Yeah,
Not
I
a
want to make it
copy.
actually better. I want to make it actually
Do what
better.
I did and just threw stuff together, okay?
Do with what you did with that one insane you made.
Yeah. The triple
Sure.
G.
Yeah,
Sure.
that one was fire.
I can't wait for it to be playable.
Same.
I need to make the win room still. I'll get to that. Well, okay. Because you just reminded me about the bounties. What stuff was even done, and how much do I need to give? Like
All of
ever
them.
since that
Oh,
video.
well,
Because-
actually, 2UCD is the only one that's not done. I just checked.
yes.
I got TPR.
I already
got
gave Mina
TQ.
the Robux for TODL.
Yeah.
So
I just feel like that's only 200 Robux because TQM is considered terrifying.
now it's
Shin actually verified that tower, so
Well, technically, yeah, but like at the same time, it
yeah,
wasn't.
but they like it wasn't
List-worthy.
official, bro. It wasn't official. I apparently did not have micro profile or any of those fancy stuff.
bro.
Which is stupid. I don't know
thought
why you need
microprofiler
microprofiler for that
was
shit.
like banned.
No, you actually have to have that on. You need like people to actually see your FPS, your like ping and whatnot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Whatever. I guess like so that means I have to give Kyle like 100, 200 Robux or something.
200, I believe.
I can verify a Tao. No, I can't.
I think that's just it. About the
Yeah,
bounty.
that's about it. I'll give you the Robux.
Yeah.
You just need to remind me because
I'll
I
make sure
might
to.
forget again. I got 17 more pending Robux. From
Let's
2
go. How much pending do I have? I don't
What'd you
think I have
say?
any.
I got 17 more pending Robux from 2 Cup.
I'm gonna check mine.
I've
I
got
haven't
0
entered it.
pending. RIP.
I got
The dog.
0 pending right now.
0, bro.
What?
You need more.
I have
You
more
should
than
you should be getting more.
I have more than you.
Yeah, but you have a whole game and
Okay.
it's so confusing.
How
Like
many
the game
visits
should
does
be
it
able to
have?
help you out.
2 Cup now has oh my goodness gracious. 2 Cup has like 8.7k visits now.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
damn! How much does Z2A have in comparison?
Freaking what? Z2 is like 12k visits right now.
12.2k.
Wow.
Dude, that's like that's like 3/4 or 4. No, that's like 2/3 of the full visit count. Dog,
Oh well.
a couple years from now, it's gonna surpass it.
I can bet.
That's so stupid.
Bro.
Dude.
Birdie. Shut your
Get your
Anyway.
ass.
Do we got anything else?
I personally don't.
You could just keep on like going with the questions like the maddest you've ever been or the worst experience you had on tower, etc., etc.
Okay. What's the happiest you've ever been?
I think just in other words, just like the tower you enjoyed the most, I guess.
No, what's the happiest you've ever been?
Just happy.
TOCR completion. That's all I have to say.
Okay, yeah, that.
I fluked 10. I don't know how I fluked 10. I am so lucky for that.
You are a god.
I am like, literally how? How in the world did I manage to pull that off?
Low key, the happiest experience I had in a tower was killing Wumpus in Destructive Fever.
Reasonable, but my
Based.
second place would probably have to be my Thanos tower completion.
Yeah,
That's fair.
First soul crushing, so
it was so out of nowhere.
I know.
That completion was like it just came out of nowhere. Like we were just trying to have a conversation. You're like, I beat Thanos Tower, I beat Thanos Tower.
Oh my god, I beat Thanos Tower!
And everyone
was
thought
like,
everyone was so confused.
Yeah, we were all like so puzzled. We were like, wait, did you actually? There's no way. I'm just there, bro. I beat Watermelon.
Oh my god, I beat Watermelon!
Watermelon.
Okay, but for real, the killing up is whatever. The actual happiest was probably like, geez, there's actually like a couple I could probably go off of. Freaking, it was either like the strategic mechanics one because that's just the grind I remember the most, or it was something really funny with thinning layers actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Dude, thinning layers. I don't know if you guys remember at all, but I do remember you guys being in the call. I was at 10 and like I was like trying to proceed and I failed. I don't remember which jump I failed. It might have been
I think it was in the middle.
Yeah, I think it might have been like the left side of 12 stud.
Oh yeah.
I think I failed that. And then I was like devastated, you know, like I was like, oh no. And then after that happened, you guys went on with your day and everything. You just you continued to have like conversations with each other, completely oblivious to the fact that I wasn't saying anything and I just kept on playing. And like 1 or 2 attempts later, I was back at the final stretch and I still wasn't saying anything. And like, I think I was just like so locked into like actually beating the tower. So like, I got past my PB jump and then I got to the roof and I still didn't say anything to you guys. You guys were still having your casual little la-di-da conversation. And then I did the wind pad jump and I just started screaming. Like, I just started like yelling like, yes, I did it.
I don't remember you screaming.
Like, I was yelling that off the top of my lungs. And I just remembered everyone in the call being so like confused. Zoe was like, "What the what the hell?" And like Coda was like, "What the heck did you do? What did you do?" Kyle was like, "What the hell?" Everyone in the call.
We were just all so like, flabbergasted.
And I finally said, "I beat thinning layers. I beat thinning layers." It's like it was like whole chaos going on in the call.
Oh man!
I remember that grind specifically as well for 2 reasons. One, or besides that, the whole VC chaos. One, I was screaming so loud, and my parents were like eating in the dining room, and they were hearing that. Like my room was like very close to the dining room, so they were hearing me scream bloody murder. So they were like, so like 5 minutes after I popped off, I was like finally calmed down. But then my parents like barged into my room like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" What happened? What the hell happened? I was like, I did something. I did something really difficult. And they just looked at me like I was crazy and they just walked away.
Reasonable.
There is no reason for me to scream that loud, but I don't know. I was just nervous out of my mind.
That's fair, honestly.
Yeah. Hey,
And
you
the
got
other
out of
reason,
flame.
and the other reason why I remember it so vividly is because I also beat Toga on the same day.
Oh
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
That was like that was like two SCs I have not beaten before it, and I just like completed them both in one day. That was definitely like one of the biggest like achievements I've gotten for sure. Back when my skill level was ass, so like
For me,
so that was crazy.
the two soul crushings I beat in one day was Extreme Hell and Icy Blizzards.
Icy blizzards.
Oh, icy
Yeah,
blizzards.
I beat both of those in one day.
I
Oh,
I completely forgot you beat icy blizzards. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did remember that like a little vaguely. Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, man.
Good shit. You did actually remind me, Shen, of like you doing two SCs in one day. I
Yeah.
I also almost had something similar when I first beat TODT. I
Yeah.
could have beaten Toga the same day, but I don't. Well, actually, I don't think I even bothered with Toga. I just hopped on the day after just to like play it for goofs, and then like, oh, this is
And
the
you
end of
beat
the
it.
tower, nice. And then Coda's all like pissed off. That clip is gone, by the way. I
Oh,
completely got rid of it. I just don't
Wait, it's
like how
gone?
negative he was.
oh,
Wait, what was he saying in the clip? I completely forgot. I've seen the
You
clip so many times
kidding
and I don't
me?
remember.
He literally beat it.
oh.
Like, bro just didn't care at all.
Bro was a hater. Oh my god.
Cared only for himself, but like, I mean, I can't
That's
fully
so
blame
funny.
him. I understand the frustration of not being able to beat Toga, like either, but at the same time, like, come on, you gotta at
Bro,
least
just
feel happy for me.
simple GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
No need to be so spiteful and jealous.
Yeah.
Whatever, that was like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. Whatever. Um uh, I don't know. Those are the grinds that I remember the most for that specific reason, just being happy.
Hell yeah.
Wish I could experience that again in J-To, but all the towers I have remaining are stupid.
Yeah.
I have yet to freaking beat quadrilaterals.
Dude, really?
Yes,
Wow.
I have not cleaned that up. I need to, and I just
Okay.
don't want to.
Shin, do you know the skip on 3? Like the lag high jump skip that gets rid of the speed?
Yes.
If you can
I
do that,
think
the Citadel's much easier. Trust me.
I'll keep that in mind.
It really isn't too bad. It's just that you have to play it a lot to get used to it.
Yeah. Obviously, like some of the gimmicks in quadrilaterals are ridiculous, so I really need to.
Yeah. It's learny.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a question in the chat. I don't know why it's not appearing for you right now.
Oh.
But I think the latency is just the
No,
latency is
I just
crazy.
didn't have it pulled off or pulled
Uh,
up.
question
Or-
is, what is your
wait.
favorite ring 1 tower and why?
Like one tower. It's probably gonna be Cole's.
I think it's TT for me.
I'm trying to think, but I'm probably gonna go with Killjoys.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can see
Killjoys
that.
is just pretty good for ring 1.
Yeah. It's a very, very solid tower for ring
Well,
one.
it was added a little bit later into its
Still.
lifespan. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I think TT with the revamp that it got, it's so much better. I really appreciate the fact that they pulled through with that. It definitely could be better, but at the same time, like, it's Thanos Tower. I like the legacy of it. It's just
Yeah.
it's been better, and I really appreciate the 410 change.
you imagine the version of Dana's Tower where like just the first version of Dana's Tower?
Oh
Just
my
staying.
god.
Ugh.
Freaking
No, it was the first version was literally impossible.
That would have been so stupid.
Yeah.
I just had Coles just because like the quality is still good for Ring 1.
Yeah,
Like-
I feel like that's most the Ring 1 towers.
Yeah, it's like the gimmicks are still like cool. The intensity you get while playing it is still there. It's like really awesome. And it's like it doesn't get it does get a little boring because especially like the first half starts really slow, but it does get better gradually, and I think that is rad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Evan.
Okay. What? What? Oh, what was I gonna say? Do you remember the freaking the JToH manhunt thing?
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh
that. Oh my god.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, that was ages ago.
Did we
It was
bring that
like
back?
Maybe.
somehow.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. And there was also like, I mean, there was like two types of manhunts that you could think of. It's like the one where someone had the admin sword and they would just run away from people.
Yeah.
And there was also the one that the actual game that Zeech made, and Andrew like helped out with.
Yeah, that he never played, even though he said he would.
He was the one who promised to play it on stream and or like just play it in general. He promised us.
Yeah, that never happened.
That swindling buffoon.
I just got a huge idea because of modifiers now. I think. Okay, so let me just brainstorm the idea really quick. Person that's getting chased, double health or half damage, whatever it's gonna be, that would be good.
Okay.
And then for the people that are chasing, I think they can have like low gravity or double jump, one of the two. Everyone has Link sword. That would
That's
go
OP.
nuts. I would actually love that.
That would be fun.
That would be so stupid.
We'll have to wait for them to add it to like every area though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for now, Ring 1 would be a cool like little test with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to test out the idea and see.
Mhm.
I think that would be really fun.
Okay.
And especially like, and also like we gotta pick better towers for that kind of thing.
True.
Dude, we were
Nice
just in
views.
Ring 5, bro. You're freaking nice views at Tokyo High, bro. What
Okay.
the fuck?
Okay, I want to talk about the Smash and Pass.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Smash and
What made you
Pass.
decide to do that?
no one else knows about that.
Well, now they do, and I need you to explain in front of everyone. You're in front of the class right now.
Look, man. I was just inspired. I was like,
Inspired.
for like the past week, I was before that happened. Like the past week, I was like binge watching those like Smash and Pass videos, and they were like so funny. I was like, you know, no one has done one on JToH towers. I don't think so.
Yeah, because
I could probably get something from that. And eventually, like, I shared the idea, and this is like, hey, well, damn, that's like freaking 1 hour, 1.5 hours of footage just
By the way,
smashing
while
their ass.
while we were doing that, I was playing Nothing New.
Oh, yes.
Oh
I
my
beat it.
god. GG.
It took us the same amount of time.
That's wild.
All right, everyone in the chat, just if you see the notification from my channel that just says JToH Smash and Pass every 300 plus towers in the game, I'm like half sorry, but not really.
I mean,
I
it's
need
gonna
to
be
upload
peak.
more regular videos.
When's the last time you uploaded?
I don't know. Probably like June. June's my last regular video.
My last regular
No,
video,
Yeah.
if we're
no,
not including like completion.
my last regular video was the roulette, which was 7 days ago.
Oh
But
wait, I had
Yeah, but
the
that's like
animation.
that's also like after a few weeks of inactivity.
somewhat.
Eh.
I need an actual video though. Like
Like
Roblox
actual
game.
content.
It's not just like the Discord stuff that I do
Yeah.
sometimes, just like regular. Yeah.
What about you? You've been uploading a little bit consistently.
I
Granted,
mean,
it's like GD stuff, like a bunch of completions, but
yeah, a lot
you've
more
been doing a little
GD as of
bit.
recent.
You've been doing a little bit of random stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I made an animation that was that dropped on September 9th. That is something I'm
Like an
really proud
animation.
of,
I did
but
see that.
the view count makes me sad. There was
Cool.
the nil test segmented. I don't know how that became my most viewed
How did
video,
that
which
blow up?
I don't
Bro.
know. I
Now
guess people
now
just see
everyone
nil in
knows.
the title and like,
Everyone who's seen that video, bro, all the AK people now know about that lump of trash, bro. God damn it, bro.
I'm sorry, but I mean, hey, it was peak.
Well,
So
I don't think it's your. Wait, what did you just say?
I mean,
You didn't say anything.
yeah, I said nothing. There was that Zone 1 Part 1 only first person thing that was dropped in June. And hopefully soon I get to the Part 2 of Zone 1, because, like, oh my god. Editing is so abysmal. I really
understand.
hate editing with a passion.
Yeah, I
Me
feel that.
too. Because like I have so many other things I want to do. I want to like upload videos, but I also need to work on towers and work on my album. So I don't have time to edit videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot to do.
I think for me specifically, it's just procrastination by the masses. Like,
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
like making videos, but at the same time, going through and editing like an hour, 30 minutes of footage is not fun. Because that takes up so much of my time, and it's just like, I know I keep telling myself once I get it done, it'll be over, I can upload it, but like at the same time, goodness gracious, it is so painful to do.
There's some days where it gets like really bad, and I'm like, okay, you have to do this, or else you can't do anything else. I literally force myself to edit the video until it's done, and
Yeah.
that might be what you have to do, even though you don't want to.
Yeah, you have to like, actually push through that
Yeah.
that stupid mental barrier.
Shin, I don't know how you have the mental capability to edit for like
I
2
don't know.
hours.
I just
No,
like
it's because most of his videos, no offense, are literally just him completing levels.
well, that's kind of like it. Don't tell anyone, but it's like kind of sort of the reason why I upload like insane demons. Like extreme demons, they can get their like their own treatment, whatever. It depends. But the insane demons, like because they're much more easier and everything, I could literally just like beat one in like 20, 30 minutes, and then I could just use that as an excuse to like upload something for that day. With the, I mean, of course, with like, with like for random insane demons, if I just kept doing that over and over again, then it gets zany. So it's like,
Yeah.
I have to do something eventually. But I think like the insane demon's like a good buffer. It's like, here, have this while I'm working on the bigger video or something.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And also like, and just so you know, because I use hit film, like most of my edits are like more simplified.
Dude, hit film is so limited. I hate it.
It's yeah. I wish it's like as a free editing software, it was like it had some more stuff.
The worst part is the speed up feature.
Oh yeah, I have heard.
So, like,
Figuring
When you
out that
speed
speed
it
up
up,
thing
it
is
keeps
so
the clip the same length, but it makes the part black.
yeah. It cuts out all that other stuff, and if you like try to trim that, then it like affects like how much of the clip you have. It's so annoying.
It's probably one of the worst editing softwares, but it's good for people who don't have money.
I might need to get like a better editing software eventually, but
DaVinci Resolve. I can
yeah,
suggest that
I
one
might
for
need
sure.
I might need to get that. But case in point, it's just more simplified. It's just a bunch of jump cuts, text, and like videos and everything. So
Yeah.
I think that's probably why. It's because editing for me is easier because I have such a more easier like software. I imagine if I have like something like DaVinci, like the opportunities are like nearly endless. So
Mhm.
it's like I can't just pass that up. I can't keep on doing the same editing style with a better software that costs actual money.
Like Premiere Pro, it's like the Adobe. It's good. I use it for school, but it's Adobe, so you have to pay for it,
Yeah.
which sucks. Why do things have to be paid?
I don't know.
Why can't I just pirate everything? For legal reasons, I don't pirate things.
For legal reasons, we do not pirate. We do not go to
We
the
are the
We are
villains
good,
that are
law-abiding
law.
citizens.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So yeah,
I'm sure you'll get a video idea soon, and also like finish up all those other projects.
something will get uploaded.
One day.
One day.
I think that's a good way to end off this. We kind of strayed away from JToH.
Yeah. We've been
So-
live for 2 hours 20, which is really solid for a podcast. I think we did pretty
Yeah.
well. So,
I don't know when our next one will be. Hopefully not in 5 months.
yeah.
I hoping not. I'm hoping not.
Maybe at most a month. Depends on our schedules.
Yeah.
We'll just have to hope and see. Like, we're gonna
We'll
have
also
to.
like see. Well, we don't really know like the fully confirmed thing yet, but like if Baby Dog is like actually feeling better after his like little break, then maybe so at some point in time you guys could see him on here too.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Hopefully
Quite
we have
exciting.
everyone here
Yeah.
sometime.
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah. Thanks everyone for showing up. We appreciate you all.
Yeah, this was really fun. Thank you
If
guys
you
for tuning into
want
this.
us to have more topics, just put it in the comments or something.
Yeah.
If you want, if you want to suggest more things.
We'll take suggestions.
Yeah.
For now, we're gonna be signing off. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to not miss any more podcasts, because this one was fire.
Yeah.
Alright.